Status. I wait for more people to get in because I assume some of them would have demos. Someone is typing on a keyboard and it makes too much noise. Status. So, Benedek, how did the recordings go last week? We don't see the chat. Oh, we see the pop-ups of the chat here on the bottom right. Checking the quality. It can be that good. Yeah, I'm not sure this is necessary to be Full HD because it doesn't look like Full HD. So you're like, I'm sure the 720 will be the same quality. Yeah, so. Okay, it works well. Well, it's easy. I just push a button. It works. Okay, so second meeting with join.me. Last week I had network issues. I was disconnected. Then on Thursday I used network cable instead of Wi-Fi and it worked pretty well. I was not disconnected. Today I plugged a USB cable. I'm not sure it helps anyhow, but we'll see. Okay, let's go back. And so from all the people in the meeting today, does anyone have any demo to do? The usual demo makers are not here. I'm the only representative from the steering committee.
Yeah, Zoltan is having difficulties joining in.
Yeah, that's what you elected. The guys who don't show up in the meeting.
I will represent Zoltan, okay? I'm chatting with him right now.
Sure. So let's say easier. Okay, cool. So status. Good status. Demos. Nobody right now. I'm not sure I even have a demo. We could look at the social noise. Is there anything anyone wants to talk about specifically? We could have a demo if PJS wants to give a demo of his awesome responsive admin theme. Not even sure he has some sound, but it would be nice to see how it looks like. Zoltan has joined. Awesome. Any demo, Zoltan, today? And if you try to talk, please join the conference. Zoltan has left. Okay, let's see first with the status. Nothing really important. Mostly Sipke doing some changes on the layout module. No reference exception here. some update. Ooh, funky stuff. Okay, that's weird. So the static func element state helper okay. Element read-only string. Okay. Fixing multiple drivers per element issue. Okay. So not that much. 4 commits in a week. Layout data from lib. Oh, this is a bigger thing, but it should not impact anything. It's fine. Okay, cool. So no demos for anyone. Even Zoltan. I'm not even sure he's here. His grade.
We don't have a demo.
Okay.
For this week.
So let's look at the Twitter activity just to see if I missed something. I don't think I missed anything. So this is in response from Philip's Bootstrap responsive admin theme that we can see later. Then Sotiris mentions the scripts one, which he did a few months back. Antoine is also working on one. Then this is Benedek sharing the video, and this is a small view of what it looks like. This left bar looks a lot like Umbraco, and I assume WordPress has the same thing, actually. I think so, but Umbraco has mostly the same icons on the new design, and it seems responsive. Custom module. There's also some add to his new website. Let's see. No, it doesn't work. Oh, Lombiq, about their new anti-spam registration. And that's it. Congrats to everyone and myself. So election done. Everything is defined, decided. So there is nothing more to do. Social, so PGS responsive admin theme. Antoine, you want to do a demo of your new admin theme? PGS and Lombiq. New anti-spam registration module. Okay, no demos, status quick. Might do a small meeting then. What else? I don't want to do triage, not to bother anyone with triage. We do it on Thursdays, and I'm fine with that. So any question, any subject anyone would like to talk about? Any?
I would have, something to talk about, an idea for community building.
Okay. But you left. So apparently, okay, you didn't leave. Okay, I saw a message that you left. Okay, what's your subject?
Sorry?
What's the subject? Sorry.
Idea for community building. It's called Orchard Ambassadors.
Can you repeat it?
my voice low or?
Yes, for me, I understood. Okay.
Okay, I have everything on maximum, but we'll try to speak louder. So it's an idea for community building called Orchard Ambassadors.
Community building, orchard ambassadors. It's like kind of MVPs or.
It's not very unlike MVPs.
Or what we call in Microsoft, how do we call them?
Technology evangelists, maybe?
Yes, evangelists, yes. Did I miss anything in the chat?
Zoltan has some technical issue with Lombiq. Join me, I mean.
I'm now in.
Okay.
Oh, you've got a blue screen. Okay, Philip doesn't have any sound. So these Orchard ambassadors, this is something that you have any ideas about? You want to talk about it? Or it's just to brainstorm?
No, there is a concept already written with several ideas.
Okay.
Shall we start with it now?
Yes, we have nothing to talk about, so that's fine.
Okay, sure. Here's the link to a document.
Oh, there's a document.
There's a
And SharePoint.
It's totally enterprising.
Oh.
Yeah, the question is, or rather this whole thing is about how to empower several enthusiastic people to be able to get into Orchard community building even more, and how to help them, how others from the community with various services, other support can help them, and how Orchard officially can endorse them. And this is the Orchard Ambassadors concept. Because Orchard Ambassadors, or ambassadors, I don't know, but the correct pronunciation would be ambassadors, probably. The Orchard Ambassadors would be selected community members, those volunteers who want to build a local community, and through receiving some support from others and some official recognition from let's say Orchard or the Orchard steering committee, would be more capable to do that. And here are some ideas listed how we could help such Orchard ambassadors, other than giving them some recognition, like having a presentation template that they could use, or not just a template, but rather a full outline or a basic presentation that they could use to show Orchard to a community or to an audience who doesn't know anything about Orchard and stuff like that. Take a look at the documents. I will also open a discussion about that. And this is, although we at Lombiq compiled this, and we have talked with a few community members before to get some early feedback. We have compile this document, but this is of course something that not we as Lombiq would do, but this would be something official and officially endorsed. So here are, okay, so people are saying that I'm very quiet.
Yeah, but it looks fine to me now. So people just check open the volume mixer and ensure that join me is up.
Yeah, so for example, here are some tips on how to sell, so to say, Orchard to different audiences. like you have PHP developers there. Do you want to show Orchard to PHP developers? Then here are some ideas. Actually, I have done that. So I went to a PHP meetup and demonstrated Orchard with PHP
Oh,
scripting.
there's something new about it. Actually, if we take some stats, they are what they are. There are more Orchard websites since last week than PHP Nuke websites.
Wow, and where did you get these?
Using this same thing, the w3text.com site, which shows all the CMSs and website technologies, and you can compare any one with others. So if you compare this one with PHP Nuke, there's a table. You can see the full table. It's not. Don't you see? Oh, Orchard now is on top of PHP Nuke. This is the market share. Okay, so the market share is related to the number of websites, which is interesting. But market share is better than number of websites, because you could have more and more websites and still lose some market share. For instance, WordPress is the best of the best in terms of market share, like 60% of the market share in CMSs. So even if you have more websites every week, you could lose a market share if all the other ones get even more websites than you. But we gain market share. We have always gained market share, which is good. And PHP Nuke is losing market share. So I assume that let's say PHP Nuke doesn't have any new website, they just have the existing ones, they could lose some market share if all the other CMSs get new websites. And be careful, because this website can verify if an Orchard website is Orchard based on the tag we have we generate in the front end. But at the same time, some other CMSs don't generate it, or there is no way to find out which CMS the website uses. So yeah. So it's not because you have a low number of websites that you actually have a low number of websites in real life. It's just because maybe you don't render the correct tokens for that. So yeah, but Orchard does. So this is an actual thing, and I assume PHP Nuke does too. So this is also actual. But this is cool. Just because I saw you mentioning PHP, so I thought about it. Yes, good idea with the ambassadors. So it actually looks like the Microsoft regional directors. Like for each region, you could have a representative to contact and to do the speech about Orchard. And it might not be just one per region, it can be as many. We just need a map to drive people to the correct contacts that want to help.
Yeah, that's also related, because very important indeed that Orchard ambassadors will be local. So there wouldn't be global ambassadors, but really you are an ambassador here.
Yeah, you say ambassador with a Spanish accent. That's funny. Yes, that's a good idea. Or at least, because we have on the website local communities, we could let people register to say, hey, I want to help the community and I'm here, and anyone can, here's my contact information, anyone can call us to help. This can be professionals, that's fine, as long as they can help the community, that's how it works. And as long as it's open to anyone, I don't know if, the question would be, how do we filter? Anyone who's interested into being into this list could be there, or let's say some PHP Nuke expert wants to be there in this list because they want to grab some Orchard interested people and say, no, you should actually use PHP Nuke. You see?
We haven't talked about any specific filtering other than having some track record in the community, like having a code text user account.
So I assume, or at least showing some activity in the community and or some actual development, like show me a website, show me whatever. What have you done with Orchard?
That's also a good idea.
Yeah,
actually,
but
yes.
References, yeah, because when people see, yeah, they would like to know who they are talking to. What have you done with Orchard? Are you the correct guy to talk to? Are you a steering committee member? Yeah, that's a good idea. So I assume next week you show us a website with a simple map and a registration form, validation process, and a static page to explain the process.
Maybe in 2 weeks.
Or a Google site. Is there something like Google site for maps, like public maps? Yeah, I'm sure that it exists. You can have public maps and show form.
Maps for sites.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Then the details.
Okay, I will open a discussion about that, and also add the notes about filtering, use pre-filtering people.
Search for yourself. Yes, you provide that, so that's a resource that anyone could use, and that's good for you. Yes, we might also need a list of. Yeah, I understand what you say by this. We might help them into providing a list of existing websites, some actual content to show potential customers.
Because when showing Orchard to an audience who really doesn't know anything about Orchard and probably isn't technical that much, then showcasing such websites that see, SharePoint or Toyota, here are some websites.
These are not the biggest ones, but that's typical, yeah. The in terms of traffic, just as so patient.co.uk is the biggest one in terms of traffic. AMC Theaters, I think, is second or something. One of the biggest also is Parapolitica. This is also one of the biggest in terms of traffic. And yeah, so just an example. But yes, you're right.
I will add patient.co.uk. I will add Parapolitica as well, but
there are so many of them. Yeah, those ones are interesting. Question, yeah. Short should be the ultimate solution because usually people want to look at websites in the same domain as them or the same kind of traffic. So
yes, the only thing is that Orchard currently is not very active and it's being rebuilt.
Well, we saw a tweet about it. Doesn't mean it's been rebuilt.
And there is a banner as well.
There's a banner. That's it. Yeah, we saw but yeah. Yep. Okay. November. But still, we have that. That's already very nice. Okay. Yep. Let's see where it goes. And so any other topic? Oops, I'm here. Ambassadors. Antoine, you can't show your stuff, or maybe you haven't done any progress? Or... I saw you were talking about it. Nothing to show. That's sad. And Philip doesn't have any sound.
No, this is because one people in Indonesia wanted to create a community, and he did a letter. Just
Oh,
to
yeah.
have the domain.
Yes. So this is something we might want to provide us on the website. Yeah. So your voice was very bad, like robotic. So one thing is that a community member wanted to create a local website for Indonesia, but in order to get the domain name, they had to prove that they were related to Orchard in some way. So the steering committee should create a letter and explaining, yes, Orchard, is allowed to use the Orchard whatever website, but whatever domain for that. So we should follow up with that. Asian community website needs recommendation letter. And we could make a template.
This is the link I pasted about the discussion on Cortex.
Oh, okay.
I pasted it on the chat. And you opened it.
Yes, Orchard project ID. Yep, okay. I'm sure we can do that. Let me paste it here. So it should be pretty easy. I will try to do that. If I forget, remind me. Okay. Let me check with there still the usual ones. Nothing new? No questions? We can do a short one, that's fine, and everyone will be happy with that. By the way, on Thursday, I don't think we should have a triage because it will be Christmas. And we have to play with all the new video games that we get. So we still have it on next Tuesday, or I think it's not a holiday. Calendar. December. Tuesday 30. So that's fine. We'll see if we can meet. It might be a very small one too, because nobody will have done any code or want to do any demo. I still have 5.2. Okay. Destiny. I see professional players in the chat room. Interesting. Okay, so we'll have a meeting next Tuesday. If anyone joins, I will be there. And nothing on Thursday because it's Christmas. And we'll see what's up next Tuesday. So if no one else has any questions, comments, topics, we'll close the meeting. Good, everyone? Okay, so see you next week. Thanks for joining. Sorry for the small meeting. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And a Happy New Year.